We'll see if it even comes up. Yeah, so I'm back here live on YouTube again. We're waiting. There's no one here with me yet because I had to shut it down and start over again. So we'll see if anybody joins me or not. I'm going to actually move the camera just a little bit so I can see what's happening there. Anyway, those of you here on Instagram, I'll tell you what, in the meantime, oh, someone's back. Gama says, I saw the video on your mother. Yep. Gama, I responded to your question. Did you not hear me earlier? What I said was, like most people, she's human and had addictions and maybe wanted to suppress emotions. I mean, this is what happens sometimes. So hello, Sherry. Hello, Rachel. Hello there. Hello, Gama. Cut off. Yep. Didn't get answered. Okay. Sorry about that. Well, that's what's going on, is that, like many people, she's human. She wound up going back. Maybe she was still addicted. Maybe she just wanted to suppress emotions, but she wound up going back and making poor choices, as a lot of people do. All right. Well, I see that most have rejoined us here on YouTube. I'm glad for that. Sorry about that. I'm not sure. We're having some issues, connectivity. We are once again looking for a new provider. We've had challenges here. We wound up upping our contract and boosting the amount of signal we're getting here and paying a lot of money for it, and it still sucks most of the time. It's really frustrating because when if I complain, then it gets better for a little while. And I think they purposely, I don't know if they take bandwidth. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm not really happy with these folks. It's just we haven't had any alternatives. We're up because we're in the middle of nowhere. The big companies don't offer service here, and so we're waiting for the National Electric Company. They promised us several years ago they were going to bring fiber optic cable up here, and actually. One of the benefits of COVID-19, this pandemic, is that the government of Costa Rica, students are now studying from home, university students as well as grade school students, high school students. Everyone's studying from home, and a lot of people are working from home. And so the government has now decided that having good internet is a right of the population, and so they're going to be. It may take time to roll this out completely, but the plan now is to provide everybody with high-speed internet. We'll have to pay for it, I suspect, which I have no problem with. If we could get it from the electric company, it would cost much less than what we're paying for now. The problem is that now the electric company doesn't offer it here. So, okay, who is that? Guatemala Vegan has request to be in the video. Yeah, we don't do that. I'm here to answer people's questions, and so I'm sorry I won't do that. If you want to schedule something with me, Guatemala Vegan, if you have an audience and you want to do a live broadcast together, you schedule for your audience. If there's enough people, I'm happy to do that. I mean, my time is super limited, but if you want to do something that's actually going to help bring this message to a wider group of people, I'm happy to make that happen. Okay. All right, let's see here. So, Game, I hope that's clear now. Hello there, Judy. Good to see you. Machai, good to see you. Dat Boy, Heart of Hawaii, aloha from Hawaii. You're coming in loud and clear. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much for saying so. I'm not sure what happened before, but I'm glad we're back. By the way, if you're getting value from this, if you're enjoying this and you think this is important, maybe you can give this a thumbs up here on YouTube as well as here on Instagram. Okay, I'm happy to spend my time and share everything I can with you. I appreciate your support at the same time. A reminder that you can do a super chat here on YouTube if you want to support this economically, financially. If that doesn't work for you, if you're not able to, if you want to contribute but can't contribute, we do have a what's it called? We have another page set up where you can support us. No, I can't think what it's called. Anyway, let's see. Mute Testaments. Hello there. I'm not sure what that's about, but hello. Jason Peterson, will fasting help? Oh, let me go back up. Okay. So, namaste, Gitanjali. Are we good? I didn't see your response. Are we good for tomorrow? Dulcinea is there. Hello. Are we good for tomorrow at, was it 7? I think I told you my time. I think that's when I'm free. Let me know if that works for you. You can send me a message if you like. 5G the planet. That's a bad idea. Jason says, I've been suffering digestive issues for years. Doctor says it's caused by too much bile acid. Will fasting help? Yes, absolutely. There's nothing like fasting to clean out and heal and regulate the digestive tract. It works every single time. So, if you fast long enough and properly, you're going to see amazing results. I'm happy to help you. If you want to make that happen, email us, info@tanglewoodwellnesscenter.com, or you can go to our website and register there. I'm very, very happy to make it happen. It's an amazing thing when it's done properly. It's incredible what happens. Okay, every single time. Patreon, thank you. Patreon, yes. I always forget their name. We have a Patreon account as well. We don't use PayPal anymore, but we do have a Patreon account. Okay, Mihai says, $10 contribution, €10 contribution, says, an almost perfect diet can reduce candida. Yep. With an optimal diet, some people are going to be able to heal from candida with an optimal diet, some people. With fasting 21 days or more, we have, again, practically 100% success eliminating candida. It's amazing what happens with fasting. So, if it were me, if I had a candida problem, I did 35 years ago. If I still did, I'd be fasting for sure. It's what works every single time. It's incredible. Okay. Gitanjali says, yeah, it's fine. I sent you an email. Okay, great. Thank you so much. I apologize. I know I've been a little hard to reach lately. It's just been so busy here. Okay. Neil Brown says, I wasn't sure. Did you see or answer my question about hydration? I did. I answered it completely, but I guess you guys couldn't hear me. So let me see if I can remember what your question was now. You were asking whether your hydration levels, which I think were between 52 and 54.9%, whether that was okay, if that's good hydration or not. And what I explained, Neil, is that those machines, those devices can only tell you what percentage of your mass is water. So what this is telling us is that 52 to 55% of your mass is water. Is that good? Well, honestly, what it means is one of two things. It means either you're dehydrated or you're overweight, or both. Okay, and the reason I say that is because body fat contains very little water, about 10%, whereas lean tissue is, or should be, around 80% water. It's, for the average person, it's 68%, but it's mostly water, right? Where body fat is very little water. So if you have a lot of body fat, then the overall percentage of your mass, which is water, is going to be very low. As a guy, if you're between, you should be, I believe, between 5 and 12% fat. If you are, let's say, 10% fat, let's say you're 150 pounds and you're 10% fat, and that means you've got 15 pounds of fat, and that fat is 10% water. That's 1.5 pounds of water. Okay, but the majority of your body is lean tissue. 90% is lean tissue, and your lean tissue is 68% water. Then your overall hydration is going to be much higher, okay, than the 52 to 55%. Okay, so what we do here is we actually correct for body fat. We calculate the percentage of your lean tissue, which is water, because knowing the percentage of your mass, which is water, doesn't really tell us anything, because the body fat confounds that. With body fat in there, it's not clear what that really means. Okay, what we need to do is correct for body fat so we can actually see what percentage of lean tissue is water, and that's what we do. That's what we do here at Tanglewood. What we're looking for is lean tissue that is, close to 80% water, which would mean someone's 100% hydrated. What we see on average is about 68%, with some people as low as 62%, which is really pretty low. Okay. All right. Rachel has made a £5 contribution. Thank you so much, Rachel. Rachel's another one who's very consistent here pretty much every week. And Rachel, I'm so appreciative of your support. I can't even tell you. Rachel says, thanks for all your advice and support. Wishing you well with the Fruit Festival. Wish I was there. I wish you were here too. I wish you could all be here. Although we wouldn't have enough fruit for you. This is going to be a relatively small, not that small. We have about 30 people this year. It probably would have been much bigger than that, except that a lot of people don't want to travel. And so, it is what it is. We're going to have an amazing time. We've got a lot of cool stuff planned. We have a live band coming to do some Latin music, merengue, and some other things one night. We'll have an ecstatic dance one night. We'll have a couple of bonfires. We'll have a ping pong tournament. We'll spend one day at one of the most beautiful beaches in Costa Rica. That's on Tuesday. I'll probably do some broadcasting, just quick things from there. We'll spend another day. We'll take a hike down to the waterfalls. Actually, I'm not sure if I'll make it for the first time because with calls, we're going to have to figure out I'm going to have to think about that, see how that's going to work. Maybe I'll be able to get there, but everyone else is heading down to the waterfalls. It's harder for me with calls, so many calls now. I'm not going to be free until 11 o'clock any day. But anyway, we'll hike to the top of the waterfalls like we're doing today. There'll be some lectures and there'll be a lot of cool things going on. A lot of and amazing fruit. 100% organic, 50, 60 varieties of fruit. Lots of delicious things coming. So very excited about that. All right. Let's see. We have a $10 contribution from Neil Brown, who says hello again. What do you consider hydrated? Oh, Neil, you didn't have to do that. Did you not get my response just a minute ago? Because I was just saying that, let me know if you heard me, because I just explained this just a couple minutes ago. Hopefully you heard me just now. I won't repeat it again if you did. All right. If not, I'll repeat it again. But I have explained. I know it cut off once. I didn't know it had cut off, but I've now explained it a couple times. So let me know, please. Just give me a comment here, Neil, if you can hear me, whether you've gotten this answered or not, because I have answered it for you. Okay. Jason says, how do you have a Candida problem 35 years ago? You look like 40. Well, you're very kind. I'll be 60 in 2 months. I got sick when I was 23, 37 years ago, and was sick for 3 years. And I finally realized medicine was making me much worse. And I walked away from medicine and haven't been sick a single day since then. But I keep my hair this short because I have a lot less of it up here than I used to. It's all gray. It was black way back then. I mean, I thank you. You're very kind. I don't think many people would agree I look like I'm 40. I mean, it's been told if I cut all this off. I mean, honestly, I keep thinking about it. I really don't know if I want to shave my face every day, but we'll see. I think I prefer to keep a trim beard, but I have considered maybe on this next break. I'm off to Mexico for a few days, so maybe I'll surprise everyone and come back. I guess that's not a surprise anymore if I just told them. But anyway, Neil, let me know. Let me know, please, if you got your question answered or not. Because again, I've answered, but I'm not. I want to make sure you heard me. Okay. I'm down to just a few minutes. So if you're hearing me, Neil, please feel free to let me know here if you got the message or you didn't. In the meantime, since there's nothing new there, we have someone. Oh, let me move this a little closer. Sorry, Instagram. It's a little shaky there. I'm coming a little closer to see what you are saying. I was attempting to book a flight to Costa Rica recently via Southwest Airlines. A notice appeared and said that upon my re-entry into the U.S., I would have to show proof of a negative COVID test. Yep, that's true. That's what's happening. People are needing to show evidence of a negative COVID test. And that's what people are doing. So some people I've heard have found ways around that, but I don't officially know anything about that. All right. It is happening though. All right, let's see. Okay, there's Neil. No, I didn't got cut off again. Oh no. Okay. So, okay, Neil, one more time. If this gets cut off, send me an email at info@Tanglewood and I'll email you the answer. Okay. So these devices, the bioimpedance devices, can only tell us what percentage of our mass is dehydrated or overweight or both. Okay. If you were really well hydrated, then the percentage of your mass in your water mass in your body would be somewhere in the 70s. Okay. If you were lean and hydrated, it would have to be in the 70s. So, because that's what happens. I mean, your lean tissue should be 80% water. If you're mostly lean tissue, your hydration, your mass, water mass on these scales is never going to be less than 70 or 72%. If you're lean enough and well hydrated. But if you're carrying excess body fat and or you're dehydrated, then we will see that your water mass is going to be a relatively small percentage. The percentage of water in your body is going to be much lower, somewhere in the 50s. Okay, as you're seeing. I mean, I've seen it in the 30s for people who are mostly body fat. We had a woman last year, 5'2", 265 pounds. Okay, she was mostly body fat. I mean, she should have weighed 100 pounds and she weighed nearly 3 times that much. So her body was close to 2/3 body fat, which means 2/3 of her mass contained almost no water. So if we look at the percentage of mass, which is water, it's going to be 35%, something like that. Okay, does this make sense? Okay, so what I can tell from your numbers is that you're either dehydrated or overweight or both. Now, if you wanted to actually calculate what was something useful, you'd need to correct for body fat. What we do is I came up with a formula that allows us to correct for body fat. So we are calculating how much of your lean tissue is water. That's what's important, is my lean tissue high in water. We know the body fat's almost no water, 10%, but we want your lean tissue to be as hydrated as possible. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right. Regarding how we can know our mission. Okay, well, it's a great question, and I have one more super chat and I have to go in a minute. So I'm just going to say, this is about getting to know yourself. You just have to be really clear and honest with yourself. What turns you on? What are you passionate about? I'm so fortunate that, I feel so lucky I got so sick at 23, because by 26, when I walked away from medicine and realized I was going to have to figure it out myself, that changed my life. When within 6 months I was healthier than I've been for years, that changed my life. When within 6 months I was healthier than I've been for years, it helped me become passionate. I started helping other people and seeing people having amazing results, and I knew that what I wanted to do is help people get well and help people maximize their potential. It's really not just about physical health. It's about maximizing our potential. And that's what turned me on. So, for you, it's going to be about just getting really, really clear. What really turns you on? What are you really passionate about? If you didn't have to work, if you won the lottery and didn't need any money, what would you be doing? Okay. I was running a commercial real estate company and working, spending hours a day coaching people for free because I wanted to help people. And I finally realized, okay, this makes no sense. I don't have enough time to do both things. I'm going to close the real estate company and start charging people for my help and support. I was getting great results. And, make this, change it so I can do what I can focus on, what's most important. And it's funny, there are a lot of people out there, and these are people that have issues with money. Right? They don't understand me. Money is it's just energy. Okay. If I'm spending my time helping people, then it's perfectly appropriate for people to give something back. That's a fair exchange of energy. And money it doesn't have to be money. It could be an exchange of kind. It could be something else, right? It could be a barter. But money's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There are a lot of people that say, oh, you should give this away for free. Well, how do you propose I do that? How do I pay my bills? How do I eat? If I spent most of my life now researching and studying and figuring things out and getting experience actually working with people, and then I'm giving all that away for free, that doesn't make any sense. So figure out what it is that you're passionate about, and then you can spend your time doing that. And the universe will reward you because you're offering something of value to people. Okay. I mean, honestly, Costa Rica isn't the cheapest place to live, and I don't care. It's a spectacularly beautiful country with amazingly friendly and beautiful people. That's where I choose to be. And I'll just make a little bit more money because we get to manifest anything we choose to manifest. Okay. You can do exactly the same thing. All right. Hello there, Kashara. You give so much helpful information, attention, and love. I'm excited to learn more about Las Cascadas. Looking forward to getting involved and all the good to come. Thank you so much for your kind comments. I really appreciate that. I haven't forgotten. I'm late now and haven't forgotten. KRCO. Someone's calling me on Skype. It's time for my call. Does fasting help tinnitus? Yes, it does. And thank you so much for your contribution. Hello, Mia. Goodbye, Mia. Glad you're here. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much from Beirut. Good to see you. I think I know who you are from Beirut, but it's good to see you here. I appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll look forward to being with you again next week. Actually, maybe we'll do a little bit of broadcasting sometime from the festival. So we'll see about that. I'll look forward to seeing you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Goodbye over